One, two, one, two. Good afternoon, everyone. And this is Patrick here coming to you live. Why am I coming to you live on a Monday afternoon? Because I'm going to prepare shorts for Instagram anyway. So I thought to myself, well, I might as well just take you through the process because I know a load of you like finding out what's going on. I probably don't even have the title of this live stream done correctly. I reviewed drone footage, so if I edit it and say I edit live DJI drone footage for fellow YouTubers, I edit clips live. Well, that might be better and probably would be better for a lot of people. So I'm going to say good morning to Brandon, good morning to Chris, ask you for a little sound check. If one of you guys can tell me if you can hear it okay and that it's not too loud and that everything is fine, then I'll be happy enough with that. So good morning. So what I am going to do is I'm going to just import a couple of clips, repurposing some of the footage from past outings with the drone, even though the restrictions have been lifted slightly now in Ireland and in Northern Ireland, so I do expect to get out a little bit more. But in the meantime, let's do a couple of Instagram reels because it seems like they get a lot of traction. So if you need me to answer any questions while I'm going along, feel free to ask. I'm going to take you along because I got to prepare this stuff anyway. So please do, and I hope you're all well. I had a great weekend out and about, have some interesting things coming up now on YouTube, which I think you'll all enjoy. And it will be wonderful because I'm working on my drone journal to get the 20 best drone shots explained, and I'm going to go out and make videos again so that we will all be able to learn from it too. Anyway, so let me talk you through my process here. So I'm now up in this corner here, so I've just started one called New Reels or New Reels. Gotta be careful with the old Irish pronunciation. And we'll pop in one here called drone footage and we'll import a little bit. So I start off by creating first of all a library, then we'll create the events, and within the events we put the different cameras and so on that we're going to use. In this case it's only going to be drone collections, and then we're going to have another event which will be whatever sound effects and music et al, to be very Latin about it. So let me first of all, and then I'll create a project, of course. So God only knows the way I've been working this morning. It wouldn't surprise me if it takes a while for things to happen. I will be looking over again at the chat every now and again for those of you who are following along. And I know a lot of you have stuff to do, and I don't expect you to sit through it all. This is more for people that just want to pop in, say hi, see what I'm doing, and then they can learn from that if that's the case. So I won't be expecting too much interaction, but nonetheless, if you're there and if you want to join in or ask some questions, that's fine. I'm just going to do it in a follow along fashion while I'm working on it. So of course the new reels then, so we've basically created the library, then we've created the events, and now we'll create a project. In this case, it's going to be vertical. It's going to be 29 frames per second, and let's call it Donegal, because I'm going to use one from Malin Beg reel. I'm going to use another one because I really enjoyed the last one. So because I really enjoyed the last one, I'm actually going to bring in some of those different bits from the last Insta clips. This one here I liked. So I can actually bring in things like my logo, the basic titles, the end bit, and that'll help me a lot So I'll just copy this whole thing over because that'll make it really fast. And we'll pop it in here. It is editing between libraries, so it's going to say that. And then Control Z just spreads the whole thing out. It will be a little bit of chopping and changing, but it does save some time. Right, let's get back into the drone footage. I'm looking for one in particular that I remember I did recently. So I think it should be a good enough little clip. So let's look for it. And we'll go into the black hard drive. I remember used to have all of the drone footage. So we'll go in there and look for it in here. And it was one of the ones from Donegal, because I have it by county. Mallinbeg, I think it was the very, very first clip I ever did. Could it have been that one? No. It wasn't the first one. Was it the second one? No. Although I may go back to that. Was it the third one? No. I think I'm missing a clip. Fourth one? No. Fifth one? No. And sixth one it wasn't. I may actually be missing a clip here. So let's go back and see. The waterfall, the bypass, Donegal Disc 1, C-Stack. This is it here, isn't it? Yes. So that's the one that I want to work with. Okay. Now, yes, I like that little reveal. So just make sure it was nice and smooth. So we started it there. So we'll eye that. And it comes up nice and smooth. I think that clip by itself will be absolutely lovely. That's all we need. It's 29 seconds. I see Donegal every time. That could be a good. Okay, so that one ends before there's a sudden movement. It came around here. If I remember correctly. Daphne will get another reel out of that. So there, when it moves. Okay, so we're basically looking at it to about, and we landed about there. So this is where I just substitute it. And we'll replace it from the start. Yes, we will. We'll take this one out. Take this out, and we'll take this out. And we do know that it's coming here. Now we're going to replace the music too. How fast. And it's so nice. We can take that out too. I mean, bring this right up. Probably we don't want it more than 30 seconds. So we'll bring it to about there. So this is how fast it can be to actually create a reel. Do you add stabilization to any of your clips when there's a little extra movement you don't want? What I generally will tend to do, Brandon, is I will actually just cut it and then add it in again and just add a little effect. I wonder if I can move myself out here. You'll be able to see it. Just a little cross dissolve would be one of the things that I would do. If I can get myself here, move myself out of the way for you to see. So I would just add one of those little cross dissolves, which I suppose would be over this way for you, looking at it. That's where I would tend to do it. Hello everyone at Kipper Couple. So yeah, that's the way I would generally tend. So immediately what I'm going to do here, before I start any color correction, is I'm going to transform the clip so that it fills the screen. First of all, I'll bring it to about 25 so that I can see it. Then I bring it right up. I know then that it's within within what I'm after. Bring it to the very beginning. It's not going to be more than 30 seconds because it has to be that. this has to be within 3 seconds moving up. So I'm going to actually bring it to start it within about a second. That music is going to go anyway. We can bring this over to here. Bring the titles over too. Yes. Now, the clip in and of itself, it needs to be more centered. For the first 3 or 4 seconds are going to be the most important, so it's bringing it in nicely. Boom. I think that's nice. Now let's find a bit of music for this. If I delete this music now, will it? There. Just deleted that little bit. And off we go. So I did find some music earlier, which I thought would be nice. I liked this one, wasn't it? No. No, I didn't actually. I wondered. Okay, I'm going to have to look for a little bit of music here. So let's bring that over for a second. I happen to use Epidemic Sound. So they usually suggest a few different clips for me. I probably shouldn't have clicked on their ad there with this one. Love it. Keep it simple. Download the full mix. Let's bring it in. Pop it into sound effects. Upload it. Should be within, it'll be within my downloads here. Let's do it from content created. Not there. Downloads, there we go. It's probably that one. Like it. I like it. So we'll make the first second like this. Bring it in right from there. And that's where I'd start my music. Or my titles. So, is that too long? Malin Beg, yeah. Then it comes in again with Donegal. And then it all disappears on the third beat. So within 5 seconds, I might even put an Ireland in there. Control C, Control V. Starting from there, make sure all my titles stay the same. And then we'll just pop the third one. It has to come down because it's actually duplicating it. And we call it Ireland. Boom. Make it a little bit bigger so that it's just the same size as the rest. Oh, it needed to come out of it there. Okay, let's see what's going on over on our chat. Hello, hello, hello. Moch, MOJ on Air USA. Hi, host, good morning. And hello, Capture Life Creation and Kierper Couple. Yes, all we're doing is editing, and we're editing it for Instagram Reels. Get on it. And also YouTube Shorts. Get on it. So the way that I hopefully, if you've missed it, you'll go back over and see it. I like to throw my logo up in the corner. It's not going to appear on the feed. And the restrictions have been lifted slightly in Ireland and in the UK. So we will be well on track. And anyone over 40 have been listed for their vaccine. I don't know what it's like in other parts of the world. Please do tell me. So I got my first dose of the vaccine on Saturday past. I did have a sore arm for a couple of days, but apart from that, pretty good. That was the AstraZeneca one. So I'm pretty happy about that. So here we go. We're going to color correct this clip afterwards anyway. Now that just was slightly off. There's where it has to come in. And then it should all disappear at the same time in my book. Boom. Boom. I wonder that Ireland one there's a little bit. We'll just bring it down a tad. Mallinbeg, County Donegal, Ireland. So hi everyone who's here watching. I know there's 11 of you. So as I said, every now and again I got the Johnson & Johnson, had no side effects. Well done you. Yeah, I had a couple of side effects, but not too bad. Hello Mendes Dronops. Now, Mendes Dronops, he sounds like he habla español. I'm not too sure. Vaccine is slow here in Spain. My neighbour is over 70 and just got his. Elaine! My God! Well, in the UK and Ireland, we're pretty hot in getting the old vaccines. That's one thing we got to hand those guys in the British government. They've got their act together there. And basically anyone over the age of 40 has started getting offered the vaccine late last week. And I got right on to my local pharmacy because the big vaccination centres were pretty hectic and packed. And I just went on to my local pharmacy and they said, yeah. They said, yeah, we're doing them too. So I popped down on Saturday morning and I got it at 10:30. And everything was fine until the evening, and then it got really sore, and it was very sore for a couple of days. But hey, not too bad. You guys chat among yourselves. I'm just editing a little Instagram clip here, which will be used in Reels, because some of them are getting up to 10,000 views. Some of these original bits of video, when I first posted them to YouTube, really only got a couple of hundred views. So we got to repurpose our content while we're not getting out there. And in this case, this little intro clip of Mallinbeg, which is around the coast of Ireland. Now see the way it just changed suddenly there. Let's see how well it goes there. It's okay. For a little clip, it's fine. And I'm going to do the color correction soon, but I'm doing a little reveal into it. Our family has been tested, all negative for COVID, a few tests so far. Yeah, well, my sister got COVID, lost her taste, lost her smell, all the rest. And I was in her presence this was around Christmas time, and I was in her presence all evening. We were playing board games, we were having beers and wine, and still didn't catch it. So, for some people it's super contagious and for others it's not. That's what makes it so darn unpredictable. Anyway, I'm going to cut off the music here, but I would like to hope that we all are able to get back to some sort of normality this year. Okay, so I'm just deleting this end clip because I don't want it to be any more than 28 seconds, and that way I'll be able to upload it onto different platforms. Now, it is, you can see here, this is the clip we're going to use, and I will control C. So I've basically added my logo at the top, added my music, added my County Donegal, and so on. Let's add a couple of sound effects before we go on to the add in one or two sound effects before we move on to the color correction, and that will be the last of it. So Drone Views Media had it last summer. Wasn't a nice experience. I'm sure it was not. New York City is in good shape. I see more people in outdoor cafes socializing. I did some traveling, Boston, Philadelphia, Orlando. Wow, that's nice. Illinois opens up to 16-year-olds plus second Pfizer shot on the 21st. Good. So, you know, but there is this theory that until the whole world is vaccinated, nobody's vaccinated. So we need to make sure that everybody gets the dosage of the vaccine as and when. So I'm going to pop this up here for now because we are looking at all is great, my friend. From today, we have a little more space to drone in Ireland. Yes, we do, Drone Views Media, which means that I can now easily go out to Howth to the waterfall, or sorry, to the lighthouse there, and I plan to do that over the next few days. Definitely. Okay, so let's get back to this clip. Before we do our color correction, we're going to add one or two sound effects. We've got our title in. We've got Donegal. Got Ireland. They will disappear at the same time. Ooh. Let's Command plus that to make it a little bit bigger, and that way we make sure we're getting it exact. There we go. That should be better now. Yes. And then we can bring it down a little bit, the timeline. So I hope you're following me here. The whole idea with this is I'll be out to Balbriggan. Well, good for you. Good on you, Patrick. Yes, that's right. Please, guys, remember to like this live stream. Like it. Share it. All helps towards the old watch time, as they say. So this is a little clip. The next step I'm going to do is add some sound effects, and then I'm going to color correct it. So it's not the way it's going to be posted, but we will add a little bit afterwards, and you'll be able to see, if you can stick around, you'll be able to see the final version on Instagram later on. So don't forget to like and share. I am just chatting away here to those of you as you pop in and out. The Americans will be up getting their coffee because it's still the early morning there. Us of us that are over in Ireland, we'll just be about to wrap up the day at 5 o'clock, perhaps even get out and do some drone footage. So I'm just wishing you all a really good day. The drone, visit my channel and I will visit all. Yes, that's MOJ on Air USA, getting a little plug. That's perfectly okay along the live stream. And I do want to tell you that tomorrow evening, of course, we will be reviewing live. So as we're chatting away here, let's get a little sea in here. Let's get some sound effects. Let's look for the crashing of the waves, shall we? Let's go for waves at the sea, just to bring something in. Sometimes it takes a while. Say water in a lake. No. Water in a lake. No. Let's see anyway. Oh no, takes a while. That's not too bad. Yes. Ocean water. I like that one. Should we do 1, 2, or 3? That looks okay, doesn't it? Sound all right? Let's see. Nah. Gonna have to bring it down, way down to about 10. Let's see. I don't think I need that much of it. And it can disappear after. Nice. Okay, I think one little sound effect at the beginning, just of the waves, though it's not actually that wavy. No. I think it's better that one. So let's take out the birds. Let's pop this one in. I think that's more true to what's going on here. Bring it down a little, let's see. What do you think, lads? Because you're looking at this little bit here. And then it would just disappear as the proper music starts. So we'll air that over. We'll delete that. We'll bring that to a stop. Oh, why did I do that? Nice. I think that's good. Now, should I add some sounds, some other sounds? Perhaps with grasslands? No, there's no grasshoppers in Ireland at this time of the year. What about just fields? Wind, field. If we're going over, what do we have here? It's a tiny little. There's a couple of. There's a couple of sheep that were there. I wonder would that be a bit much? It's a lot of them, isn't it? Cows. No need. No need. Leave it like that then. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking you through my live edit here as I'm doing it for Instagram Reels and hoping that I'm providing some sort of value for you yahoos that are out there watching me. So I'm basically preparing a little short here which will go on Instagram. And it will also serve for TikTok, and it will also serve for YouTube Shorts. So that is, my friends, that's Control C. So I'm going to pop this on now, and I will pop it at the end of this clip. Let me see, W that. Oh no, Control Z. Bring it in with a Q. Oh, what have I done there? Control Z. We want to Command C that. Pop it in, Command V. And we are going to be correcting this and then bringing in the original footage and revealing it. So that's what that's all about. So I've just copied it there before I do actually bring it in. Ah, Chris has received his new FPV drone. Yes, you have. And you're planning to get out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That should be good. Look forward to seeing some of that footage. Okay, so let's now do a little bit of color correction. We do need to view it. Will we do? I do want to see. We can keep it like that, but then I do want to see the overlay, but we want to see it as the waveform. No. Vector scopes. No. Histogram. Yes. But all right. Now let's bring up our color wheels here. And that way, I suppose I better move myself out of the way so as you guys can see what's going on. And it's all about bringing those shadows down to just above. Where's that red coming? Oh, that's probably... Right, let's see anyway. So the shadows can come down to just above 0. And then the highlights. Where are we here? Why am I not seeing those all? Hold on. Wait a second. Ah, it's better. Do like the waveform. So the shadows. No. Waveform for the whole. All right, for the 3 colors. Okay. Need to just give this a little moment. Right, here we go. Now, shadows we're going to bring down to just above 0. Then the highlights we are going to bring up to just below 100. That's already looking a lot better. Then the midtones, bring them into the middle, into about 50, like that. Oh, what do I do? Control Z. All right, and then master it. A little bit more saturation. Is that too much? give that a minute to render out. Ooh, the blues are a little bit over. Right, so we don't want it to be. Okay, let's bring down the master a little bit. Don't want it to be too much. Now, how are we getting on over here? Okay. So there are a few of you on here, yes. That is really... so Chris is getting himself the new FPV drone. I agree. It's a great bit of kit. Let's just see this nice dark coming in. Now, what did it look like beforehand? Oh. A lot better. I just would like the greens to be a little bit. I'll try that. It looks a lot better. Being ultra conservative. Yeah, well, you should be, Chris, or you will end up in trouble. Perhaps that, I just bring it in here. Now, you may be asking me, why are the titles where they are? Well, the reason why is because these will actually end up being closer to the middle of your Instagram reel, which we want to make sure. So Mallinbeg, County Donegal. I'll bring it up a little bit. And then Ireland. Well, the water's blue now because I've adjusted it slightly. So yeah, which mode are you flying? Which mode are you flying in when you crashed? Oh, some of you guys are talking among yourselves. That's okay. Like, those are little sheep there? I'm nearly convinced of it. If I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Okay, so this one will be over here. And now we will join these two together. Sorry. Make a little compound clip. New compound clip it. And we'll OK that. We'll open it up. And now we will do a little reveal in the first few seconds. So we will do it from left to right. So we start it there. And we'd like to think that by here, it's been totally revealed. So pop it in there. By here. Command Z that. Command Z again. So by here. Oh, what? Sorry. So get it back to the beginning. This is where I'm doing the little reveal. Currently have no interest in manual mode. Okay, you guys, just chat away. No problem at all. All right, so let's pop it in here. Move it to here. By this stage, we will want it right back to there. And let's see. That's it. Perfect. Okay. And we just bring a little color correction added. So, remind me about that later. Not now. Not now. Okay. I think that's about it, folks. Tell me what you think. Let's go back then. We'll add a little, give it a chance to render out. And you can tell me what you think. Again, as I said, this is a clip which we're preparing. It's going to be for Instagram. It's going to be for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And it's just going to show you the difference between the two. Nice. And then we'll just put a little cross dissolve at the end. If we can, we might have to create it separately. There we go. Oh, don't want it there. Just start. Nice. Okay. I used to have I need to put a little phrase up here. And for drone enthusiasts, you can go there. Okay, we'll use one of these ones. Control C, bring it over, pop it here. Control V. Get that title. It's over here somewhere. There we go. And we'll just say go to for more. We'll say more free tips. What do you think? Yeah, I'm going to put that music fading out at the end. Do you see that? Just did that just as you were saying it. See that? Boom. So, need to pop that in. For more free tips. And we go to patrickconlon.tv. That's it. Happy days. Make it a bit smaller just in case. And that's us. Boom. Happy days. We happy enough with that? That's me clip. That's the clip for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed that. Nice to say hello to you all. This is now going to be rendered in 4K so that I can, let's put a hashtag in the title. So we'll put hashtag DJI drone footage from Donegal, Ireland. Hooray. Number 2. And this video is with Malin Reel with the DJI, with the option DJI. Next. There we go. So tomorrow evening, of course, we're going to have our live reviewing of other people's footage. Don't forget to go on to Instagram now later on and share this reel, and hopefully you will like it and you can share it with your buddies if that's the case. And I will chat to you all tomorrow evening, hopefully, for our live stream. Thank you for joining me, and I'll chat to you again. Bye-bye. Oh, and I'll say a quick bye-bye here, of course. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Here we go.